this. So y'all see the marks on my foot? So I got these marks on my feet when I had bought these sandals, and it was the sandals that I showed. I think it's on one of my posts. I'm gonna show you a picture. But those sandals I had got when I was in New York, and that was the beginning of the year, I want to say. Yeah, around February. So then I got those sandals, but these marks, ever since the first day I wore those sandals, these marks has not faded through my baths, my showers, my going to the pool. These marks has stayed on my feet. Do y'all know what that is? Just a question. But yeah, I am here enjoying my time in our time. Bye. So I am eating a chicken quesadilla from the trainer. They got some good food up here. Switching from bus to bus.
Hi. Hi.
Hi,
Caleb.
He said Caleb. Okay, so my brother had me try his chicken quesadilla yesterday. He brought it home, and it was good. So I had to get me another one.
Hot?
Yeah. Freshly cooked.
They hot? They hot?
I don't even eat quesadillas, but this one's good.
Why does Crush so crunchy? Why does Usher? Usher. It's a train.
Yeah.
I can't see because of the bus.
Mhm.
Okay, wait. I don't see that one.
Are y'all done making pizza? Yeah. What did you call corn ponies? Yeah.
So good.
But when y'all come try the food, if y'all do, y'all around the transit center here, before y'all dip y'all hands into all the food, I tell everybody, y'all have to try, I think it's the Awesome Burger. That's what's hot. I guess it was hot. It was cheaper before, but Awesome Burger, it was real cheap. I guess they didn't know what they were selling was so good and they caught on to it. But the Awesome Burger is $7.
The pepperoni fell off.
But it's worth the food. Y'all come grab food. It's worth it. Because it's so good.
Go
ahead.
The piece is so stretchy. The pepperoni is so stretchy.
Stretchy. Got a lot of cheese. You don't even eat the cheese.
I do sometimes.
Why you take it off your burger first? Why you take it off the pizza crust? I'm asking you a question. Why you take it off the pizza crust? Why you take it off the pizza? So you eat it separately? You weird.
You're weird. IEsha. You're weird. That's why you almost failed.
Are you guys the ones that have like a dollar ice creams? Did you take cash out? Apply it on.
You like pizza rolls? You like pizza rolls?
Yeah.
Do you take the pizza stuff out of the pizza roll?
I just squeezed it out and ate it.
You squeeze it out? Really? You was a mess.
You see a mess. It's good. It's good.
I had it every
I will.
It's the, which ones is it? These ones right here? The cherry one?
You want to share your pop with me? Pass me your pop. He was like,
Here. Go get another one. Go. Wanna go?
I needed that.
We're gonna know one.
Well, Pop, why you only drinking all yours?
$1. Who got $1?
Where I
You're smashing it.
I don't know where I put the receipt. I ain't throw it away. So back then, the awesome burger was, I would say, like around $3.
That looks like sour
It was like
cream.
3-ish.
Mimi,
Huh?
that looks like sour
Asha.
cream.
It is sour cream.
Isha, your fire and your food.
Yeah, I was about to get my food.
Get
What
my
you got?
When I mean back then, I mean like, I was like
pizza.
18, 19, working at in daycare, taking the bus all the time. These quesadillas is better than Taco Bell.
Pizza.
The pizza better than the pizza place? Nuh-uh.
And a pizza plate.
Nuh-uh. Is it better than Little Caesars?
Yes.
Yeah, that's so good.
But yeah, it's definitely better than Taco Bell. I wouldn't even get a quesadilla from there. Well, that's why I don't even taste like this.
I need to pay, I want a $5 bill for 5 change. Can you do that? I got $5 change, so I need a whole $5 bill.
I'm smashing it.
So yummy.
I'll see you later. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. I'll see you later.
You saving what? Open up that box. Ain't nothing to save. Really? Okay, Ari.
Okay, Asha.
Okay, Lante.
Asha. Asha. Puppy Asha.
Stinky Lante.
Stinky Asha.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take it out.
Hmm?
Let's talk about it. You want to take it out?
Stinky Ari.
Stinky Ari.
Stinky Ari.
No. The blue on me.
Open on me. Money.
I love sour cream. But yeah, I am on time. It was so good. I'll see y'all next time. Like, comment, subscribe, be notified, share, don't forget to share with care. Bye. So, I finally seen the movie Straw. It was sad. When I heard that, I wanted to break down in tears. But that's the part I didn't understand. I didn't understand how, when did she die? But at the same time, it's just like, how, well, from a seizure, of course, but it's just, it kind of just, I don't know, it just leave you in a state of kind of confusion. Like, it makes sense, though. That's the thing. It makes sense, that she was snapped like that, because she was so careful with her child. And at first I'm thinking, like, maybe if she was there with her daughter when they took her daughter, then she wouldn't have had a seizure and she wouldn't have passed. But they never took her daughter. Or did she? Or did they? Did they take her daughter? And then she passed in custody? Or did she pass while she was in the presence of her mom? That's the question I have, because I'm not getting that part. And then that's what could have happened. What could have happened was they could have came in through the ceiling and shot her, you know. And maybe she was thinking of what could have happened. Like that part right there, like the fact that they came in through the ceiling and shot her, maybe that's something that she wanted to happen when she found out that her daughter was dead. She's like, well, I wish they would have shot me right there then, because, you know, what am I doing it for? What's the purpose, you know? After all this, I might as well turn myself in, because now, who am I living for but myself? I feel like that's what she thought when they stormed in through the ceiling. But it was a real good movie. It was interesting. Definitely watch it. And I will talk to you next time. Like, comment, subscribe, be notified, share at your own free will to show you care. And I hope y'all enjoy that movie like I did. I did want to say something else though. Okay, so what I think is that a lot of people do this. Like, it's movies like this is really, really scary. Because at one point, I'm gonna just be real. At one point, I thought that I didn't have my son. I didn't think that my son was with me. You know, it's something like these. Every so often, I have this phase where I'm thinking, like, is this person sitting in front of me even here? You know, is my son even here? Did I go through something? And that's the thing about having a traumatic experience and having those episodes, is because you start to think outside of the box. You know, you start to question your own life, question your own existence, question your child's existence. You know, I've been through so much. Is this actually real? Or am I in a phase? Or am I in some type of daydream? You know, times when, especially when I was far away and I wasn't born, times when I didn't hear from my family, they never came around. I thought that I was alone. I thought that I didn't exist. I thought that me and my son didn't exist. You know? And that's how it feels when you're alone. The fact that she didn't have her family around. This is why she felt the way she felt. You know? So yeah, this movie was very interesting. It just shines light on a lot of situations when people go through stuff and they do stuff, and they're stuck in that struggle, you know. And when you don't have time to grieve because you're so worried about everything else, that's what happens. You snap right where you are. She snapped right where her life fell apart, and she just continued on. You know, we continue on and we keep living our life, and then we're thinking everything is all right, and the whole time everything collapsed, and we were right there, but we didn't notice. You know, I just feel like movies like this is really, really scary, and it's honestly the truth. A lot of situations that people go through, such as myself, I'm speaking for myself because I don't know if anybody else has, you know, experienced this, but it's just like, it's like a state of illusion, you know? It's a scary feeling. My son, even the part where she talked about the guy told her to sit up, the doctor told her to sit up, because he was trying to abort her baby. When my son was first born, they had to do CPR on him because he had the umbilical cord wrapped around his neck. So he came out without breathing. He wasn't breathing and his face was blue. And it's just, some people weren't meant to survive, you know. Her daughter died because she fought for her. You know, that was her lifeline. Her mom was her lifeline, and the daughter was her lifeline. It was the mother's lifeline. I think they made the name of the movie Straw because that was technically the last straw, you know, when your loved one dies and you do all you can, you're living for them, and then eventually the last straw is that now that they're gone, I'm now surrendering. That's when you come to a point of surrender. So yeah. Hey there. So I found me a shelter. I'm in another shelter. This one is, you have more freedom here. But yeah, it's really nice. You gotta pee? You should see the way he's standing right now. But yeah, it's nice. I guess I can't record inside, so I will only be able to record outdoors. It's really private here, so yeah. But this is a park. It's a nice little park here. And this is a park. We are chilling. Just trying to get settled in. Washing my clothes right now. And yeah. I was really nervous when I came here because I never actually been here before. So this is a whole different shelter. But we will try again, and hopefully this time we can do it right and get out of here the right way. That's what I'm hoping for. Oh my gosh, when I tell y'all, they ain't got no windows in the bedroom. No windows in the bedroom. Like, hold up. Ain't got no windows in the bedroom. Man, I'm gonna see if I can get a plant in my room though, because I need some type of life in there with me. Other than me and my son, of course, but yeah. It's cloudy out here today though. I'll show y'all the sky. It's cloudy. My son is right there. They got a little basketball hoop too, because y'all know I grabbed that basketball when I seen they had a basketball hoop. I grabbed that basketball and I was shooting for real because I like me some basketball. But other than that, we know what the goal is. We know what the plan is. All we got to do is put it into action. You know, they said I can take my time, but you know me. Hopefully, I can, just get into alignment. Get back into alignment and figure it out, because we in a different location. What is my saying? Same situation, different location. So that's the mindset you always got to have when you go into anywhere. Same situation, different location. And we just got to make it to the end. And what is the end but our goals? What is the end but a roof under my head, me and my child's head? What is the plan? What is the goal? That's what we aiming for, right? So that's the end. We got to make it to the finish line. The finish line is just how I entered that door. It's the same door I'm gonna be walking out of, with a job, housing, son in daycare, and just to get the ball rolling. We need to get the ball rolling. This ball is still just sitting here. I get this ball rolling. And the different thing is, like, I feel like I'm always in, like, soon as I figure out what to do, every time I'm being moved. Every time I figure out what to do, I'm being moved. And then I got to figure all out again. Because I don't know this side of town. I know some stuff. Like, there's a YMCA around the corner. I don't know a lot, but I know a little bit. So I know there's a YMCA around the corner. There's a McDonald's down here. There's a lot of businesses around here, and I could definitely find a job around here. There is some hotels around here as well. Like, I know a little bit about this location. I used to be around this area, just not right here in this area. So it is familiar. Still in Akron, so yeah, I'm like right at the welcome to Akron sign, like right there. So yeah, I just gotta figure it out. We're not starting from scratch. Just because we went from one location, same situation, different location, we still gonna start off where we was, because it's the same plan with the same situation, different location. You feel me? You about to slide? You see you slide. Slide. Woo! So yeah, with that being said, we will see y'all next time. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, be notified, share at your own free will. Show you care, and I will see y'all updated. Bye.